Happy Sunday. Hope you're enjoying the weekend before Christmas. Just thought I'd come on with a little video. I like to stay productive on the weekends. Yesterday I was busy, but today let's get a video out. Essentially just an FX replay video. I haven't done one in maybe a couple weeks, so yeah, it'd be quite nice to get into that. We just obviously I didn't think I'd make a video, but I was like, why not? I haven't posted since like Friday or Saturday or whatever. No, it wouldn't have been. It would have been Friday. So why not come on and make a video? And I know a lot of you guys like seeing the FX replay videos. So I thought, yeah, why not? So first things first, we need to come onto Forex Factory. This is Friday the 2nd of February. So if we just chuck this on. I know a lot of people don't backtest with the economic calendar, but I highly would recommend that you do, because you want to treat backtesting as if it is exactly how you're trading right now. So yeah. So anyways, you've got 8:30 news. So for me, the session open would be 8:30. I wouldn't be looking at 7. I'd be looking at 8:30. Then we also have 10 a.m. news, and as you know, NFP is the highest impact news. And another thing to note as well, obviously we can see that the NFP release was bullish. Okay, now you might be wondering, okay, if that was bullish, we'd expect a up candle on NAS. No, you wouldn't. We got a down closing candle on NAS. So news is just, it's not good news equals go up on NAS. It means it's a smokescreen for liquidity to be injected. So anyways, if we start on the daily time frame, what are we looking at? Let's actually now get rid of these so I can show you without any distractions. Okay, so daily time frame, we're holding this fair value gap right here. I suppose I could just delete the markings. Yeah, we'll just delete markings. So daily time frame right now. So Wednesday did not come into discount. However, Thursday then closed above Wednesday's wick high. Well, just high. So going into Friday, I was expecting, well, the easy target is the daily high to be taken. That's been taken pre-market. And then the next draws on liquidity would be current week high, because this looks like Monday consolidation, Tuesday and Wednesday manipulate, and then Thursday, Friday to make high of week. So Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday are the manipulation, Thursday, Friday, high of week. Hence why Thursday had a big move up, and so did Friday. So yeah, we're looking at, well, it would have been this, it already got taken, and then this is our next target, and then the ultimate target is previous week high. So if we delete that now, we've got our targets. We obviously also got daily order block now. If we then go on to the 4-hour time frame, we can see that we've got this big fair value gap in here. So we'll play that out. Nothing really else other than this order block that we had marked as well. We can delete that because it doesn't get tagged. Keep this here. That's not as relevant because it gets taken overnight. But the main targets are Monday's high, um, and Wednesday's high, and current session high. But we've already taken that, so I'll show you that next. So yeah, if we see this now on a 4-hour chart, Wednesday, we then close above it on Thursday, and then during Friday we then tap back down into Thursday's high, 50% of this fair value gap, and yeah, so the daily gives us a bullish bias as we've been expanding, then dropped down, not really into discount. I suppose if you counted it from like maybe the wick to the body it would be, but then you'd have to go likewise. It'd have to be here. I suppose that kind of matches. But yeah, we drop into discount depending on what range you mark. So then I'd be looking for, obviously we've been respecting 50%, but then get close above Wednesday's high. So I'm expecting Friday to then reach higher as well. So that gives us our bullish bias. So yeah, 4-hour fair value gap that we're looking for manipulation inside of. That's the main. Obviously we've got this order block as well. Hourly is kind of this similar. We've got this hourly busy, but it also covers the exact same range. And yeah, so if we then hop down onto a 15-minute chart, we can see anything before news release is irrelevant. So I wouldn't be really too worried with what London did until news. But as you can see, we did drop down, confirming the bullish bias. So 830 has manipulated. So I'd be looking at a New York reversal profile. So the first target would have been this low hanging fruit, being high of day on a New York reversal, but more importantly, it's London high. So yeah, as you can see, we're going to the 1 minute. Why not? Go on to the 1 minute time frame. I'll just take this off. Put a line on 830 right there. So as you can see, this for me would be what I call my session open 8:30 because we've got news. If we had no news, I'd class 9:30 to really be the true session open because 8:30 probably did nothing. But yeah, as you can see, 8:30 manipulates down. Where does it manipulate down into? Manipulates into 50% of this 4-hour fair value gap. Another thing to notice is that 8:30 did not, well, it gets taken out, but go to 9:30, the current low of session was here, with lows of equal lows, but 8:30 did not make low of session on its own. It did manipulate, but it didn't manipulate enough to the point where 8:30 is low of session. So I'd be then looking for 9:30 to manipulate into low of session and day to make that low of day, and as you can see we get that at 9:32. First presentation fair value gap doesn't get used right here, doesn't get used, but yeah, we manipulate 9:30 into current session and day low because 8:30 didn't manipulate enough. If 8:30 was down here, then I'd just expect 9:30 to straight expand, but because 8:30 didn't make lower session and lower day, I'd expect 9:30 to still manipulate and then go up. So as you can see, yeah, with the news, we literally manipulate perfectly into this 4-hour gap, kind of just chopping around until 9:30, time distortion. We then tap into the Wednesday's high, which if you was confident enough, you could have just had a limit on here, or you could have had a entry on like maybe this wick, so here. Me personally, I waited for a 5-minute CSD, so I'd say this move, move right here would be the CSD, because these down close candles then link to this wick to taking it, and that obviously a 15-minute candle wouldn't have been possible because we'd have to wait for all the way up here, and then by the time we get up there the move's done. So yeah, the next protocol, if the 15-minute isn't really gonna work, is the 5-minute. Now originally we had this, but then I expected 9:30 to manipulate lower, so we have this drawn out, and as we see, 9:30 makes low of day, low of session, and also CSD straight after. So that is just the cherry on the cake. Now if we look at ES, I didn't actually look at ES for SMT, but we do have one. 9:30 to, well, what's more prominent? We'll just do from 9:30 to 9:20. As you can see, SMT. We'll just do it. You can't really see, but yeah, there's our SMT on low of day. So that's perfect. We obviously waited for this CSD to happen, 9:30. We then also did get this. I don't think it was. Yeah, so this was just our single candle, last down close candle. So this is like the early signs for 9:30, but you wouldn't want to get in until this whole leg's been taken, because that's the last 15-minute down close that manipulated. So yeah, that's like our early sign. If we get a CSD here, that's good signs. We could have easily wicked that, but then closed above here, which will play out right there. And then we'll go on to the 1 minute time frame. Now I played it out until 9:45. We then looked. So as you can see, we got our CSD here. This can be now, well, say 30 liquidity. We'll keep that there. Is there a wick? It's not letting me put it on the wick. Oh no, it's not a wick. So yeah, that's our 15-minute CSD right there. And as you can see, we close past it at 9:40, then 9:45 closes, we get that CSD. I did mark up our dealing range from here, which on the 5-minute we did not get a retap into discount put to the bodies either there. On to the 1 minute as well, let's see. Yeah, so we didn't get a move into discount unless we want to class it from like not even there. You'd have to class it from like here-ish. Let's go on the 5-minute. Yeah, so there wasn't a real move into discount. Would have been nicer. I had my eyes on this gap here, but I also then processed 9:30s, manipulated to make low of day. We could then just expand, use that as a breakaway gap. Hence why I got my entry inside this 5-minute FVG right there. I believe we can put our executions on now. There you go. So we got in right there. And yeah, the stop loss, I don't know why it's showing all the way down here. My stop loss was at the second candle's low, because if we trade past this, then the trade idea is irrelevant, even though we have a strong conviction. So we had it there, almost tapped it at 10:30, but it doesn't. I believe I wasn't watching, but let's see if we take half of that wick out. No, we don't even tap it. So yeah, that was our entry, and then obviously our target would have been current high of day. That was as a bare minimum. Delete that. So we get a tap in, there's our buy, there's our fill. As we tap this 5-minute gap, what else can I show? We also respect this order block, and the order block wick. It's very tiny, but yeah, but most importantly, it's tapping into this CSD with a 15-minute CSD right there with a 5-minute gap there. So that's technically, it's kind of IO fed, a little bit IO fed. Obviously IO fed is when you take out a swing high, make a gap, that's your entry. So I suppose we take it there. I think this gap right here is IO fed. So that's institutional order flow entry deal. There's your IO fed right there. But yeah, so as a bare minimum, obviously we take our news high, that's perfect. That's first target. We then get a retrace after news high, coming back into here. Then chop around. People might be thinking, oh no, longs aren't valid anymore. We then move 10:32. Not like that's a real key time. It's 10:30. Ideally, we see 10:30 make high of day. But yeah, 10:32. We then start moving. First target gets hit, being high of day. Perfect. We then took one off. I don't know if it shows it. I don't think it shows it. Doesn't show partials, but we partialed here. We then chopped around. We did move our stop to break even after we hit our first TP. We then moved higher, post 10:30. Well, post 11 actually. 11:30. Well, what's it? 11 o'clock. We don't actually take new high until 11:29, and then we just continue higher post 12, and well, the last target was here. Don't know why it's not come fully out. Yeah, we chop around current week high, chop for 12. Honestly, that would be me done. Obviously that's out of time, so I'd probably target time, probably take it out, but we don't even get that. I'd probably close 12:15, 12:14, but then obviously in the afternoon we then carry on, and then get our full TP. So yeah, lovely little trade there. Let's measure it up. Entry to full target was almost 200 points. Me being done at 12 would have got me 140 points. But yeah, overall really good trade, really good day. Maybe I'll do more of these, maybe I'll do live. But yeah, thought I'd come, be productive, and yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Peace.